Is your life a chaotic whirlwind of stress and anxiety, leaving you feeling powerless and lost? In a world that seems to be spiraling out of control, where global pandemics, economic uncertainties, and personal crises threaten to overwhelm us at every turn, the ancient philosophy of Stoicism offers a beacon of hope and a path to inner peace. But be warned, this is not a quick fix or a feel-good self-help guide. The Stoic way of life demands nothing less than a complete paradigm shift in how you view the world and your place in it. Imagine standing on the edge of a cliff, the wind howling around you, as you gaze into the abyss below. This is the precipice of change that Stoicism invites you to leap from, a leap that requires courage, commitment, and an unwavering belief in your own potential for growth. The Stoics of ancient Greece and Rome, such as Marcus Aurelius, Epictetus, and Seneca, weren't armchair philosophers spouting lofty ideals from ivory towers. They were men of action, facing the harsh realities of life head-on, from exile and slavery to the pressures of ruling an empire. Their wisdom, forged in the crucible of adversity, offers us a timeless guide to navigating the turbulent waters of our own lives. At its core, Stoicism is a philosophy of personal responsibility and inner strength. It teaches us that while we cannot control external events, we have absolute power over our own thoughts, attitudes, and actions. This simple yet profound insight has the potential to revolutionize your entire existence. No longer will you be a victim of circumstance, buffeted by the winds of fate. Instead, you'll become the master of your own destiny, capable of finding peace and purpose even in the midst of chaos. But this transformation comes at a price. It requires you to confront your deepest fears, challenge your most cherished beliefs, and take full responsibility for your life. The journey of a Stoic begins with a brutal self-examination. You must be willing to look in the mirror and face your own flaws, weaknesses, and self-deceptions without flinching. This process can be painful, even terrifying, as you strip away the comforting illusions you've built up over a lifetime. But it is only by confronting these harsh truths that you can begin to build a foundation of authentic strength and resilience. The Stoics understood that true power comes not from external achievements or material possessions, but from cultivating an unshakable inner core of virtue and wisdom. As you delve deeper into the Stoic philosophy, you'll discover that many of your long-held beliefs about happiness, success, and the good life are built on shifting sands. The pursuit of pleasure, wealth, and fame, goals that our society holds up as the pinnacle of achievement, are revealed to be hollow and ultimately unsatisfying. Instead, the Stoics offer a radically different vision of what it means to live well. They teach us to find joy in simplicity, to cultivate inner peace through self-discipline, and to derive meaning from living in accordance with virtue and reason. This shift in perspective can be profoundly liberating. Imagine no longer being enslaved by the opinions of others, freed from the constant need for external validation and approval. Picture yourself facing life's challenges with calm equanimity, neither overly elated by success nor crushed by failure. Envision a life where you're no longer at the mercy of your emotions, but able to respond to every situation with wisdom and clarity. This is the promise of Stoicism, not a life free from pain or difficulty, but one in which you have the tools to face whatever comes your way with courage and grace. The Stoic path is not for the faint of heart. It demands a level of self-discipline and mental fortitude that may seem daunting at first. You'll be called upon to practice daily exercises in mindfulness, self-reflection, and emotional regulation. These practices, such as negative visualization, where you imagine losing the things you value most, or voluntary discomfort, where you intentionally expose yourself to hardship, may seem counterintuitive or even masochistic, but they serve a crucial purpose: to strengthen your mind and spirit, much as physical exercise strengthens your body. As you embrace these Stoic practices, you'll begin to notice subtle yet profound changes in your daily life. The petty annoyances that once ruined your day, a traffic jam, a rude comment, a spilled cup of coffee, will lose their power over you. you'll develop a deeper sense of gratitude for the present moment, recognizing that nothing is permanent and everything you have is ultimately on loan from the universe. This shift in perspective doesn't mean you become a passive observer of life, but rather that you engage with it more fully and authentically, free from the burden of excessive attachments and unrealistic expectations. One of the most powerful aspects of Stoicism is its emphasis on focusing solely on what is within our control. This principle, known as the dichotomy of control, can be revolutionary in how you approach life's challenges. Instead of wasting energy fretting over things you can't change, other people's actions, global events, or the whims of fortune, you learn to direct your attention and efforts towards the one thing you can always control: your own thoughts and actions. This laser-like focus on personal responsibility is both empowering and humbling, as you realize that while you can't control outcomes, you always have the power to choose your response. The Stoic approach to adversity is particularly relevant in our current age of uncertainty and rapid change. Rather than viewing obstacles as unfair burdens or insurmountable barriers, Stoicism teaches us to see them as opportunities for growth and self-improvement. Every setback becomes a chance to practice virtue, every challenge a test of character. This mindset doesn't make difficulties disappear, but it transforms how we experience them. Instead of being crushed by adversity, we learn to welcome it as a teacher, knowing that it is through overcoming obstacles that we develop true strength and resilience. Perhaps one of the most controversial aspects of Stoicism is its view on emotions. Contrary to popular misconception, Stoics don't advocate for suppressing or eliminating emotions entirely. Rather, they teach us to examine our emotional responses critically, understanding that our feelings are often based on our judgments about situations rather than the situations themselves. By learning to question and reframe these judgments, we can achieve a state of emotional equilibrium that allows us to experience life more fully without being overwhelmed by intense highs and lows. This Stoic approach to emotions can be particularly transformative when it comes to dealing with fear and anxiety. In a world that often seems designed to keep us in a constant state of fear about our health, our finances, our relationships, our future, Stoicism offers a powerful antidote. By focusing on what we can control and accepting what we cannot, by preparing for worst-case scenarios while hoping for the best, we can face our fears head-on and find a deep well of courage within ourselves. This doesn't mean we become reckless or unfeeling, but rather that we develop the mental fortitude to face life's uncertainties with calm resolve. One of the most profound teachings of Stoicism is the concept of amor fati, love of fate. This isn't a passive acceptance of whatever happens, but an active embracing of life in all its complexity and unpredictability. It means finding meaning and purpose not in spite of life's difficulties, but because of them. This radical acceptance can be incredibly liberating, freeing us from the endless cycle of wishing things were different and allowing us to engage fully with life as it is. It's about recognizing that every experience, good or bad, is an opportunity for growth and self-discovery. As you delve deeper into Stoic philosophy, you'll find that it offers guidance on every aspect of life, from how to handle success and failure, to how to approach relationships, work, and even death. The Stoics viewed death not as something to be feared, but as a natural part of life to be accepted and even welcomed when the time comes. This perspective doesn't diminish the value of life. Rather, it enhances it by reminding us of its preciousness and impermanence. By contemplating our own mortality regularly, we learn to live more fully in the present, appreciating each moment as a gift. The practical wisdom of Stoicism extends far beyond personal development. It offers a roadmap for ethical living and social responsibility. The Stoics believed in the fundamental interconnectedness of all human beings, a concept they called cosmopolitanism. This view challenges us to expand our circle of concern beyond our immediate family and friends to encompass all of humanity. In an age of increasing polarization and tribalism, this Stoic ideal of universal brotherhood offers a powerful antidote to division and conflict. It calls on us to treat every person we encounter with respect and dignity, recognizing that we are all part of the same human family. This expansive view of human connection doesn't mean we ignore our immediate responsibilities or lose our sense of individual identity. Rather, it enriches our personal relationships by infusing them with a deeper sense of purpose and meaning. The Stoic sage strives to be a positive force in the world, not out of a desire for recognition or reward, but because it is the right thing to do. This commitment to virtue and social responsibility can provide a profound sense of fulfillment, far beyond what can be achieved through the pursuit of personal pleasure or material success. One of the most challenging aspects of adopting a Stoic mindset is learning to let go of our attachment to external validation and success. In a culture that constantly bombards us with messages about the importance of status, wealth, and achievement, the Stoic emphasis on inner virtue can seem almost revolutionary. But as you begin to internalize this perspective, you may find that it offers a liberating alternative to the endless rat race of modern life. Instead of constantly striving for more money, more recognition, more possessions, you learn to find contentment in living according to your values and principles. This shift in focus from external to internal measures of success can have profound implications for how we approach our work and careers. Rather than being driven by a desire for promotions or accolades, we learn to find satisfaction in doing our best work and contributing positively to our workplace and society. This doesn't mean we become complacent or lack ambition, but rather that our ambition is redirected towards personal growth and ethical living. The Stoic approach to work emphasizes the importance of finding purpose in what we do, regardless of our specific role or position. As you progress on your Stoic journey, you may find that your relationships with others begin to transform as well. By cultivating inner strength and emotional resilience, you become less dependent on others for your happiness and sense of self-worth. This independence allows you to form healthier, more authentic connections with those around you. You'll be better equipped to offer support and compassion to others without becoming overwhelmed by their problems or expecting them to fulfill all your emotional needs. This balanced approach to relationships can lead to deeper, more meaningful connections based on mutual respect and shared values. One of the most powerful tools that Stoicism offers for personal transformation is the practice of self-reflection. The Stoics believed in the importance of regularly examining our thoughts, actions, and motivations to ensure that we are living in accordance with our principles. This can take the form of journaling, meditation, or simply taking time each day to review our experiences and learn from them. By developing this habit of self-reflection, we become more self-aware and better able to identify areas where we need to improve or adjust our behavior. As you delve deeper into Stoic practices, you may find that they begin to permeate every aspect of your life. The way you respond to criticism, how you handle success and failure, your approach to goal setting and decision-making, all of these can be transformed by applying Stoic principles. You'll develop a greater sense of perspective, able to step back from the immediate concerns of daily life and see the bigger picture. This broader view can help you navigate life's challenges with greater wisdom and equanimity, maintaining your composure even in the face of significant adversity. It's important to note that embracing Stoicism doesn't mean becoming emotionless or detached from the world around you. On the contrary, many who adopt Stoic principles find that they experience life more fully and intensely. By letting go of unnecessary anxieties and focusing on what truly matters, you create space for deeper appreciation of life's joys and beauty. The Stoic sage is not a cold, unfeeling automaton, but a fully engaged human being who experiences the full range of emotions while maintaining inner balance and strength. As we conclude this exploration of how Stoicism can radically change your life, it's worth reflecting on the profound impact this ancient philosophy continues to have in our modern world. From high-powered executives to professional athletes, from therapists to military leaders, people from all walks of life are discovering the transformative power of Stoic principles. In a world that often seems chaotic and unpredictable, Stoicism offers a path to inner peace and resilience that is more relevant than ever. The journey from stress to serenity is not an easy one, But for those willing to embrace the challenge, the rewards can be truly life-changing.